Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, May 13th. A very chilly start to the week here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Quite a chilly air mass for this time of the year. We'll have temperatures struggling to reach 60 degrees in Philadelphia today. Normal high is 73, so it is quite unusually chilly for this time of the year. And tonight, we'll see temperatures drop way down into the 30s in most of the northern and western suburbs of the big cities along I-95, from D.C. to Baltimore to Philadelphia, New York City. 30s are likely late tonight, early tomorrow, and some patchy frost is possible in some of the normally coldest low elevation spots. In fact, as it turns out, the temperatures late tonight, early Tuesday will likely be the coldest level seen around here in the Mid-Atlantic region until next fall, as we'll have a fairly quick rebound in temperatures during the middle and latter part of this week. Well, let's start off by looking at the 24-hour temperature change map from the Penn State EWAL site. Notice all these blues here along the East Coast representing quite a change in temperatures, a drop in temperatures from this morning compared to yesterday morning. Again, as that colder air pushed in late yesterday and last night, it's really being noticed this morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region, with temperatures within a few degrees of 40 in many spots. But notice out here just to the west, in the northern plains and the western part of the upper Midwest, quite a rebound in temperatures, much warmer this morning, some 25 degrees warmer, 32 degrees warmer right here in the middle part of North Dakota this morning compared to yesterday morning. And all that is indicative of southwesterly flow of air causing a quick turnaround in temperatures, and that'll translate to the East Coast by the middle part of the week. Well, how unusually cold is this air mass for the Midwest and the eastern part of the country this time of the year? Here's a map from coolweather.com that in fact shows many locations at or near record lows this morning for the last 24-hour period. All of these circles here represent either an actual record low over the past 24 hours or within 1, 2, maybe 3 degrees of a record low. The black circles represent actual record lows, and the other colors close to record lows, and quite impressive for this time of the year. I expect overnight tonight and early tomorrow that this kind of shift to the East Coast, and we'll see a lot of these near record lows or possible record lows along the East Coast by tomorrow morning. Well, let's take a look at the current surface map. Here's that strong cold front that passed through the Mid-Atlantic region over the weekend. Cold air is centered on this area right now, and again, temperatures tonight will drop way down into the 30s in the suburbs of the big cities, and it'll turn out to be this will actually be the coldest temperature seen late tonight, early tomorrow, mainly the 30s, until next autumn, as there's a quick rebound in temperatures by the middle part of the week. Southwesterly flow here in the northern plains translates all the way to the East Coast by the middle part of the week. There is another cold front, not quite as strong as the weekend cold front, but this does in fact move south and east over the next 48 hours and could cause some shower and thunderstorm activity in the Mid-Atlantic region late Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night. Very warm today here in the southern Rockies. Temperatures way up in the 80s in Denver, for example, as strong upper-level ridging moves into the southern Rockies. Meanwhile, out along the west coast, a marine flow of air continues to persist with late night and early morning low clouds and fog along coastal sections. That kind of a pattern will continue all week long. Well, let's take a look at some forecast maps from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. We'll look at 12-hour increments from tonight, Monday evening, all the way until Wednesday morning. Tonight there still will be a very chilly air mass centered on the northeastern part of the country right here. Notice a little bit of precipitation put out by the GFS model, these light green areas. Indeed, there can be a sprinkle or two later on this afternoon into the early part of this evening. With it being so cold in the upper part of the atmosphere, after a few hours of warming this morning, the atmosphere will become a little bit unstable this afternoon with the warmer conditions in the lower part of the atmosphere and the chill in the upper part of the atmosphere. We'll see some cumulus building up this afternoon along the I-95 corridor, and a sprinkle or two cannot be ruled out later on today into the early part of this evening. But then skies should clear and temperatures will drop way down into the 30s. Notice out here in the middle part of the country, strong southwesterly flow here in the northern plains, and that translates all the way into the east by the middle and latter part of the week, setting the stage for a quick warm-up by the mid part of the week. Here's a forecast map for tomorrow morning. Notice the back edge here, this kind of rain snow line here, starting to move to the north and east as that cold air retreats. But we will have one more very chilly night here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, temperatures way down in the 30s, some patchy frost possible in the lowest elevation locations. And again, these temperatures seen late tonight, early Tuesday, will likely be the coldest temperature seen until next fall, as indeed there's quite a quick warm-up here in the middle part of the country that translates into the east over the next 48 hours. Here's the forecast map for tomorrow night, Tuesday evening. Notice that rain-snow line moved quickly up into the north and east. It certainly should not be as cold tomorrow night, Tuesday night, as it will be late tonight here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Basically, a quick warm-up throughout the middle part of the country, moves into the eastern states by the middle part of the week. Also, out here in the middle part of the country by tomorrow night, here's a frontal system that does continue to move to the south and east. And we'll take a look now at Wednesday morning's forecast map. And here's the Wednesday morning forecast map. Strong frontal system out here over the Ohio Valley. Not quite as strong as the one that came through here in the east during the weekend, but nonetheless, by late Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, there can be some shower and thunderstorm activity here in the Mid-Atlantic region associated with that next cold frontal system. That's it for now for the SIweather.com. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.